Okay. Yeah, Nirvana started to move and and yeah, and the Nirvana is now heading to Kate Shelter. Oh, an intro. That was fast. How many episodes has it been already from the Nirvana arc? I guess this is still Nirvana arc. And Fairy Tail always has the awesome soundtracks, openings, opening intros. Oh, who's that? I guess there's a lot of spoilers in intros. Oh, that's super awesome. Oh, the Grimoire. Oh no, it's Blue Pegasus. Jalal. Oh, what's with that blue flame? A yellow flame. Blue flame. uh. Oh, Ignil. Okay, episode 61. I guess this is Smarty Pants. Yeah, I don't think that would be enough to defeat Cobra, because I really think it's maybe somewhat related to the snake, that he can hear Natsu's movements. Super aerial battle. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to hit him if he could predict your movements. Oh, he's getting exhausted already. So maybe he can do what Luffy did and maybe not think, but I'm not sure if he's reading Natsu's mind. I think he's just hearing maybe the movement of the muscles of Natsu. Yeah, cause he. Oh, yeah, and he really has a OP power that he could really predict someone's movement with that trailer. Yeah. He keeps saying I can hear you. So maybe they could find some ancient things there, maybe a magic spell that they could use. So he's still on their side. He still has changed. Yeah. Yeah. Near it. 4,000 years ago. Oh, maybe that's why they have the city going through places of the kingdom of peace. Also, maybe it's going through places that were dark guilds before me and try to change them and to create balance between the light and dark guilds. So, oh yeah, so oh, I guess what they can do with that is just turn all the light guilds into dark guilds, and they don't have to change the dark guilds into becoming the light, into becoming light. I guess the summoning of Nirvana only had an effect because no one was controlling it yet. That's why Sherry and this guy kind of swapped their character. But now that someone is controlling it, so it means that he can turn anyone, any guild, any light guild into dark guild. So I guess that is one way of him controlling over the world. Because I was really having some issues with regards to Nirvana, because I really thought that it isn't that much effective as a weapon. And we haven't seen Midnight's power yet. And they said that he's the most dangerous among them. Oh, maybe his magic is teleportation. And it really it really looks like a different version of Gray. Whoa. Excuse. But they've said that he's I think the strongest among them. But guess maybe he could hold him back for the meantime. And the good thing is that they have Jura as well. Or maybe he has a limit in when on how many times he uses it. That maybe Natsu will tire him out. Oh, mind even his thoughts. So yeah, maybe if he could. So maybe if we could clear his mind, can Natsu really do that? Maybe he can. Maybe. Yeah. 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 And oh, he grazed him. Oh, how? Yeah, just like Luffy. I guess Natsu can do that way. Oh, the poison. Is it Dragon's Lair? Whoa. And he can. I think he has a much better master at it. Because he can. Yeah, he can change his form. I guess maybe, hopefully, Natsu will be able to learn how to control his Dragon Slayer form. Oh. And maybe the hearing thing is also somewhat related with him being a Dragon Slayer. So also maybe that's why Urza wasn't able to heal from the poison of Cobra, is that it's one of ancient lost magic. Uh, but Natsu was able to graze and hit him. Thinking isn't like you. Yeah. Yeah, but that's another thing that he has to worry now. Is that no? Oh, there's a fire. Maybe he Natsu could eat that, and he could. Yo, maybe he could. If he could eat those, maybe it's a lacrima of fire, and if Natsu could eat that, yeah, there's a lot of fire. That may maybe that would awaken his Dragon Slayer. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Yeah, I think. And maybe if he's turned into Dragon Slayer form and he becomes so fast that even if Cobra could predict his movements, he won't be able to dodge it because it would be so fast. Whoa. But his flames is much more powerful now. Oh. Yeah. It's I guess it's still not enough. But good thing Natsu hasn't been beaten by that snake, just like Urza. Oh, he's eating the poison from the snake. Oh, oh. But I think he's somewhat poisoned now, and also happy. Oh, he's getting numb. Oh, uh, he. Oh, he's getting tired. Old generation. Oh, just like Laxus. So he's not really. So he's not really. Yeah, he's not a real Dragon Slayer. Oh. Oh, oh! Just like Ubogin. It's like it's a real roar. So he could also do that. I guess that would if yeah, that I think that's one of his weaknesses is that since he has a sensitive ears. Yeah. That will destroy him. So that's great thinking coming from Natsu. Yeah, so that's the real roar. It was, I guess, I guess he can only, yeah, yeah. So that's his secret weapon. I guess that's the weakness of Cobra. Okay, so that's the end of the episode, and I was really hoping to hope. Oh, I was really hoping that maybe Natsu would turn into a Dragon Slayer again, just like from the Tower of Heaven. Because he was able to eat that. I guess I guess that amount of fire isn't really comparable to how may with regards to the it's not really comparable with regards to the amount of the lacrima with the Ethereum because that's a massive amount of energy, a massive amount of magic power. So I guess that fire wouldn't be able to activate the Dragon Slayer form of Natsu. But he had a great plan at the end that so he could do that. He could scream so loud that it would really crush not just sensitive ears, just ordinary people's hearing. So and amplify that with Cobra's hearing power. So does that mean Cobra's hearing ability is just natural? He just possesses that. It's not because his or maybe it's one of the causes of the lacrima infused in his body to become a dragon slayer. So I wonder if that's also related. But what else? Also, with Midnight and Hot Love, Hot Eye, Hot Love, they're so Hot Eye really changed because of the effects of the Nirvana. So, but they were able to um, change Sherry back to normal. So, I wonder if eventually Midnight will accidentally make Hot Eye or Richard turn back to being a bad person and be and join the Oration Says again. But so far, I think there's only two left. It's Midnight and Brain because there's only six of the Oration Says and three of them are defeated and the one is has changed sides. So, but I guess so. I guess what will happen now is so Natsu will I think will Natsu will fight Brain. So I wonder if but Natsu is somewhat poisoned by Cobra, so maybe it would really weaken him, and I think he's really tired, especially Happy. And then I wonder if they'd be able to stop it before they reach Kate Shelter Guild. And yeah, what else? Jelal is also with them, with Urza. So, and what else? Oh, Midnight. Yeah, and Midnight. So, I wonder if they'd be able to stop Midnight, because I think he's the strongest one. So I think maybe everyone will work together. And it seems like his power is teleportation, and there's something invisible that he destroyed those ruins. So guess we will find out in the next few episodes. But so far, it has just been more about Natsu and Cobra fighting, and he was able to. He also did what was able to clear his mind and not think at all, just like Happy suggested, and it somewhat worked, but it wasn't enough because um, additional to Cobra's hearing powers, he's also is somewhat a artificial dragon slayer, so new generation dragon slayers, and he's a poison one. And even though it's just artificial infused with lacrima, it's really powerful, and especially with what we've seen with Laxus and now with this guy. So it's almost like he's a real dragon slayer. And I wonder what really what which one is more powerful and what separates the new generation from the old generation. So does that mean the new generation is that there isn't really a poison dragon poison dragon slayer, and they just created poison as an element in the dragon slayer, or is there really a dragon poison dragon, and the same with Laxus as thunder or lightning? But I think the old generation that we've seen so far is Natsu, Gajil, and now Wendy. So there's three of them. I think they're the ones who actually encountered dragons and learned from them the uh, the magic of dragon slayers. So and yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it with this episode, and I think now we're going to next episode will be them facing against Brain and Midnight and stopping the Nirvana from changing the cage shelter. But the problem is that I guess if Brain will be able to reach the cage shelter and he could change that light guild into dark guild, that would be an additional firepower for him to stop the fairy tale guild. And I think the cage shelter guild would be really powerful, because considering that guilds are there's a lot of wizards there, and especially that usually I think all guilds, but I guess it Fairy Tail is one of the strongest. So I wonder if and also Kate Shelter should be also among them, because if they're one of the four guilds that was selected to defeat Oration Say, so I imagine just that they're almost at the same level of Fairy Tail, maybe not as strong but maybe almost there. So that would be really troublesome for them, especially that I don't think there's a lot of wizards that they're going to encounter then, and I think also that would also be problematic for Wendy. So I don't think she'd want uh, her co-guild members to be fighting amongst the alliance of guilds. So how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode? Just leave your comments down below. I would really appreciate that. And also, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this is your first time here, so you'll be updated whenever I upload my reaction videos. And also, I would like to thank my patrons for supporting my channel. I really appreciate your support, and it's really helping me sustain myself in doing this in a full-time basis, and hopefully creating more reaction videos that you'd enjoy watching. So thank you again, and if you want to be a part of that and support my channel as well, just check the link in the description down below. and there you would have an early access to my reaction videos, and also you'll be able to vote through polls which anime I'll be reacting to next after I finish reacting to anime series. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next reaction video. Have a great day. Goodbye.